Welcome to After the Flag here in Jerez, where these black lines laid down on track had a significant effect on the outcome of the race. Roles at the top three were reversed and the word spinning became a fashion today. Now what spinning is exactly, what the good sides are, what the bad sides are and exactly how you can manage it, we find out after checking out the race highlights and talking to the top three.
What a front row, Rossi, Lorenzo and Marquez, and we're away.
Rossi got a great start from pole position. Lorenzo's got the inside line. Dovizioso tries to ride around the outside of Lorenzo into the first corner. Danny Pedrosa there, flying through the field. He's now taken Marc Marquez for third.
Oh, hey, Lorenzo up the inside. Lorenzo takes the lead as they come to the edge of the corner, runs it wide, and Rossi's back at the front. The crowd are going crazy.
Marquez now back inside the top three. He's got back ahead of Danny Pedrosa.
Problems here for Andrea Dovizioso.
Up the inside at turn number 5. You don't see that very often. Andrea Iannone, what a move there.
Rossi crosses the line now to win his 113th Grand Prix. He's back on it. He's a championship contender.
Jorge Lorenzo in second place.
Marc Marquez, 16 precious points, still leads the World Championship by 17 points. Valentino Rossi is still a master of his profession.
I have to put some weight here, because if not, then I start well, I enter well, and already in the first lap I feel, something. I say, So after I try to go in 39, but I did 40.0, and after from my board I understand that I have the 2 or 3 tenths of advantage every lap, so I say, wow. I start to have a lot of spin, also in the straight. And I was worried because more to 10 laps to go. I don't want to have a problem with the rear tire. So I started to make the straight with less throttle for don't spin. But in the corner the bike was very good, no? So I tried to manage. But after also riding like this, I can stay to the 40.7, 40.8, and I know that is enough.
We could have won the race without the problem that we got on the straight, that in all the gears the bike didn't stop spinning and I had to close. I couldn't be full throttle in the straight, so just when I start recovering meters with Rossi, start this problem and I have to slow down a lot and didn't have the chance to fight with him for the victory.
Honestly, this 25 more on the ground temperature, I feel a lot, especially with the front tire, because I'm braking later than both Yamaha riders for try to recover what I lose in the acceleration, and I overheat a little bit the front tire and I nearly crashed 1, 2, 3 times, and then I say, okay, 16 points is the place, because doesn't matter if you finish 1 second or 10 seconds behind the leader. In the end, are the same points.
The important is if the rider can control, can create the spinning and can manage the spinning, then some riders like, some riders doesn't like. This depends of the riding style. Setting is quite similar here, both bikes. Valentino is a little bit more heavy rider, but I think it not makes the difference. But looks like now checking the data, looks like he was managing the spinning. So even on the straight, he cannot use full throttle. So he have to play by the throttle to try to get the drive. The problem is 2 things. One is the spinning and one is the driving. If you have a spinning but it's still drive, it's good. Problem when the spinning stop the driving, then you have to looking for the drive. The only way is just playing by the throttle. At the end, it's in this condition when everything is over the limits, the rider has to manage by hand.
Well, if being in your 30s makes you a MotoGP winner, starting in your 30s seems to make you a Moto3 winner. Yes, Brad Binder, not that age, but he started last on the grid after a technical infringement and had an absolutely sensational race. It was first Pecco Bagnaia, Jorge Navarro and rookie Nicolo Bulega who were fighting it out at the front, but Binder, absolutely sensational fight back through the field, managed to catch up and ultimately win the race. It was then Nicolo Bulega, sensational move in the final turn to take second, with Pecco Bagnaia finally taking third. Well, in Moto2 there was also a situation where we had our reigning world champion Johann Zarco starting from 15th on the grid, also quite far back, but the day was actually about Sam Lowes. Managed to get past Jonas Folger on the second lap and then could not be caught. Absolutely fantastic race by the Brit. It was Folger and Rins who also ended up on the podium with equally solid rides. Not that much battling going on, but quite a lot of crashes, quite a lot over the front end, and that ultimately let Zarco, who started so far back, end in 5th, just behind also the very solid Franco Morbidelli. So that's it from us from now. 3 very different races, but all of them equally entertaining. So now it's time to leave Jerez in the good hands of our Tío Pepe behind us, looking over the track for us until next year. Whilst in the meantime, we head off to the iconic circuit in Le Mans in 2 weeks' time. Hope you can join us then. See you soon.